We're in the blackout. Yeah, you're in the void right now. What are you creating right now? Because creation is done in this void. It's a time of reflection, reassessment, and let's move forward on the new timeline when we get out of this void, when we get out of this blackout. It's time to embrace our authentic self. We actually had an authentic self. Our old self is coming back online again. Some people deny it, but it's your inner child. And who you were, you knew who you were. You knew these things as a kid. You know about the inner child? You had ideas, you had dreams, right? And then over time, people stumble across your journey and try to pull you out of alignment. We're getting back in alignment. If you missed that video on alignment, you should check it out on the channel page. We're in the Schumann resonance blackout, and there's a lot of reflecting. We're merging our old self onto the new timeline. That's where we need to stay focused on in the upcoming days. We gave enough people to get on this world-famous live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Could you kindly hit the like button right now? You smash that like button. It's going to help others find this message. I'm very grateful for that support. Hit the subscribe button. Double check you're still subscribed and click the bell and select all. We have daily videos 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could even set an alarm on your phone to go off that we will be here every single day with a new video. And if you would like, starting tonight, it is a new month. We are going to have a very powerful month on Patreon. We will have a live stream tonight. Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday Night Live. We're going to have a live stream tonight on Patreon. The link is in the description. If you'd like to join Patreon, we have some new special posts for the 8 Dimensions of Wellness tiers. We have a lot going on Patreon this month. We have a brand new post on X, which I will speak about in today's lesson. You should head over to X and read that post. And we really need to reflect on what's going on at this time and what has happened over the past few months to put us on this new timeline. If you would like to support this work and this channel, there are links at the pinned comment and in the description. We are in the blackout. It's the void of creation, and you have the ability to create. We're headed on to a new timeline. A lot of people feel it's a lot lighter, and what's happening right now is you are merging your old self. Remember that beautiful person that you were prior to all the craziness that's been going on? You're merging your old self without the trauma, without the densities. They're all being cleared away. You're taking your old self and you're merging it onto the new timeline. I could reflect on yesterday. I met up with a good friend and, we wound up seeing other great friends, coming back together. We were on the beach yesterday. He told me where he was. I was like, let me know, because there's not a lot, not good service on the beach. So I says, let me know where you are. And I was pumping the bike over. I was ABP, baby. Always be pumping at this time. Make sure you're managing your physical, mental, and spiritual health at this time. So I rode my bike. I met up with him. I says, let me know where you are. He goes, there's hardly anyone here, so it wasn't hard to find him. And I walked over to him, and I say to him, I said, wow, like this is still the summer. Like, I go to the beach in September, October. And I told him, this looks like how it is in September and October. There was hardly anyone there. The people that were there were really good. We wound up meeting up with another 2 friends. And, it's kind of like getting the band back together. And it was like, old times again. Remember the good old days? It was like the old times, but on a new timeline. There was less people. It was, quiet. But everyone was really happy. The people that we even came across, walking around and just hanging out and having discussions. It's really, it's a shift. It's a shift of taking that old self. Remember how you were maybe 5 years ago, right? Remember how you were? Write it in the comments. And listen, it's just the way of the world right now. A lot of people have traumas. Right? Think about everything that we're all going through. There's a lot of traumas that are coming up to the surface right now. and you're not actually being your authentic self. When you are out of alignment, when you are not authentic, your body actually, it doesn't like that. That's emotion, it's energy in motion, and it builds up inside. Emotional suppression, write it down, emotional suppression has really been happening because of the confusion. So we're actually having all these emotions, and we're shoving them down. We're shoving them down actually into our liver. Full video on the channel page about healing the liver and emotions and anger and the stress and the deceit that's been going on in our lives. And sometimes we shove it down. We're not taking care of ourselves. We actually have to take care of ourselves. We got to make sure our cup is filled up first, and then we can go out to the world. So it's really important to stay focused and working on the clearing that's happening right now. Physical symptoms in the past 24 hours did beat the alarm, and there's a lot of, purging going on in the stomach, in the midsection. Are you purging like multiple times? Where did all this stuff come from? So yeah, you might have beat the alarm. You feel the energy, and you're actually purging a lot from your solar plexus region. All of this emotion that has been suppressed is coming out right now. The people, the things, and the situations, we kind of got pulled onto a wrong timeline over the past few years. And that's all being cleared away right now. And that is the emotions. We really have to stay focused on mental health. You could write mental health awareness on this video. This is the clearing that's actually happening. So, sometimes you could say, what's this, this is physical stuff, or, this is food or whatever. But we're actually purging out, and you could feel it. You could actually feel your body's like, it's releasing. It's releasing all of this pent up trauma, all of this, emotions that have been suppressed over the past few years. And now it's coming out. If you saw my post on X today, I want you to reflect on all that has been removed by God from your life, the lying, the deception since June. You remember the Schumann resonance rapture wave? Remember that crazy wave that happened? I want you to sit here and I want you to reflect on your life. In my life, it's been absolutely crazy since that moment. There are no such things as coincidences, only synchronicities. Think of the lies, think of the deception, think of the things that are out of resonance from your personal life. People, things, and situations, write them down. Make a list if you have to. People, things, and situations. All of these affect your journey and your emotions. So think about everything that has been purged away and it's been out of alignment. Really read that post on X today. And, that message came up and I was like, this is exactly what's going on. New opportunities, new people are coming into your life. But if we have the density blockages, you have to be open. You can't be closed. You can't have a closed heart chakra. It's not spiritual wackadoo chakra. In the ancient Sanskrit, chakra means spinning wheels of energy. Yeah, you have them inside of you. And the heart chakra emits an electromagnetic field 5,000. That's 5,000. 5,000 times greater than your brain. So start attracting. You're in a attractor field right now. You've removed the densities, and now you're pulling in the higher timeline. When your heart chakra is open. Absolutely, Cristal. Spin, spin, spin. We're going around another spin, another loop of the spiral timeline. It's not a straight line, it's a spiral. We're going for another spin. What did you learn in the past year? Actually, the past couple of years. What did you learn? And how are we going to move forward with everything that we've learned? We're on a new timeline. We're embracing our authentic self. That's our old self. That's our inner child. Remember your inner child? You could write about your inner child. That's who you actually are. Oh, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. You gotta get in the matrix there. Yeah. You gotta get in there. Get back to work. Hurry up, get in that relation. Get that ring on there. Get up, get all the debt, get all the bill. Hurry up, hurry up. Everyone's like, hurry up. Where are we going? Time is an illusion. It's your time. Mental health awareness. You're going to have people in your life, they're trying to stress you out. Hurry up, hurry up and do this. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're just chilling out. We're just chilling. If you're ready to chill out on the beach, why don't you hit the like button right now? Are you embracing the new timeline? Remember your old self? Remember the person you were here to have fun, and then all of a sudden you say, oh, I actually lost myself. Now we're regaining ourselves. That's what we have to stay focused on at this time. We're seeing the shift right now. And listen, it's no one's fault. It's just the way of the world. Remember, there's free will out there. Everything's allowed to happen. You're here. Don't worry about it. I'm here to tell you. You got people shaming you. Do you have people shaming you in your everyday life? I'm here to tell you, don't worry about it. You came here for experiences. You came here for experiences. Don't be afraid. Don't live in fear. Live for the experiences. I was sharing with my friends yesterday, and catching up with them. I haven't seen them in a while. I said, I reflect on all the things that I've learned over the past few years, and I never would have really had all these life lessons if I didn't take the leap of faith. You're in the void right now. We're actually floating in the void. So when the gravity belts turn back on, just take the leap of faith out of the void. Head over to the new timeline. You're ready to head over to the new timeline. That's where we have to stay focused on. Energy is the ability to cause change. And we could experience these energies, and we could see the shifts and changes within the Schumann resonance. You could run, but you can't hide. We live in it. 24/7. Can't do it. Can't do it. You can't do it. You have to go with the flow. And that's why the inner work at this time, I teach about discipline. Some people might not like this. That's okay. But if you said, how did you get to where you are, overcoming everything that you have your entire life? It's about discipline. We're here to become self-empowered. There's a lot of energies, a convergence of energies actually. You have to make the change that you want to see. You want to see the change in the world? You want to see the change in your everyday life? You got to back these things up with radical action. Not sitting on the couch. There's a truth out there. Some people don't want to handle the truth. Some people don't want to take responsibilities. It's a time to reflect right now. Reflect on your life. Reflect on everything that's gone. And you say, wow, it's so quiet now. It's so quiet. So you could focus. And now you could see clearly. It's quiet in the void. It's real nice and calm in the void. The turbulence, the chaos. When you're in turbulence, right, you can't think of anything else. You're on the plane, you're doing your work, you're on your laptop, your phone, your tablet, and it's nice and smooth sailing. You could do your work. If you're in turbulence, the alarms are going off, the oxygen mask, you can't think of anything else but the turbulence. The turbulence has to leave our everyday lives. And that's what's happening right now. It's shedding away. There's a correction that's happening. You're going back to your old self. That inner child. You knew it all along. Don't go the opposite way. Become the leader. You're the captain of your ship. Don't let someone else steer the ship. They'll steer their ship. They hit the rocks. They bashing all over the place. We're bashing all around. So this is it's a massive correction that's been going on the past few months. We are supported with the energies. We are supported with the energies, but it's not going to just do it for us. You might as well take advantage of them, back it up with radical action, and become the change you want to see in the world when you get out of this blackout. This is the void of creation. So create the reality that you want to experience. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for all the support at this time. A lot of you know it's been a rough time. The more you're clicking the like, the more you are sharing. Share it on your platforms. Use the hashtag Schumann Resonance. It's a great support. I'm grateful for the support. There's links in the description. And head over to Patreon tonight. This is going to be a powerful month. We're going to have a very detailed month this month on Patreon. We're all in on Patreon this month. Lots of live streams, lots of extra content in the 8 dimensions of wellness community. And that's where we really need to stay focused on. You have 8 dimensions of wellness. You have the Triforce of your life, your physical, mental, and spiritual side. Everything has to be tuned up right now. The wheels have to go. If one of them starts being a little shaky, right? The whole drive is, it's not about turbulence anymore. It's not about shaky anymore. It's about embracing our authentic self. I love each and every one of you. Please leave a comment on this video. What are you experiencing at this time? And I will be back on tomorrow here, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And tonight on Patreon, we will have another live stream. That link will be coming out on Patreon very shortly. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you tonight on Patreon, and bye for now.